Hi, this is Rob Keenan from Consumer Goods Technology, and we're here today at the Consumer Goods Sales and Marketing Summit. And I'm standing here with Scott Stratten. Scott is a best-selling author for unmarketing. He's done a number of novels, and he was our keynote speaker today. So Scott, you talked about a lot of great things that brands should consider when marketing today. For consumer goods executives, what are some of the outtakes of things that maybe they should be thinking about as they're doing their marketing efforts?
I think one of the biggest parts we should be thinking, but not overthinking. That we should be going, well, it's really common sense sometimes that why are we sticking QR codes on things? Why are we sticking out? What's our end game with the consumer? If it doesn't make the product easier to buy, easier to use, or easier even to return, then why are we using it? Why are we using that technology? Sometimes we put too many layers of technology on things. I think sometimes we're using things like QR codes for the sake of using them, not because they make the whole buying process easier. So let's stop, let's step back and realize what's the fundamental nature of things we're trying to achieve here, and don't put too many hoops to jump through for the consumer.
And as you go through that and you look at some of the hoops that people are putting there, are there certain kind of gotchas, things that they should really watch out for and say, hey, you know what, let's avoid these things? Yeah,
one of the biggest things when it comes to my job is almost as a consumer advocate for a lot of things. And the biggest complaint is people when they've been told they're standing in the wrong line somewhere. So I used to always say customers don't see silos, and that's actually kind of misworded. What it really is customers shouldn't see silos. When they start seeing them is when we have a problem with our brand. So if I tweet to a consumer brand and they say, that's a customer service issue, please call here. No. I see your brand in social as the brand. I shouldn't see that, oh, this is only PR or this is only communications. It's not customer service or returns or sales. We shouldn't see those things. It should be seamless. Social should be seamless. Technology should be seamless. That when I'm dealing with the brand, it's the entire brand, regardless of platform, regardless of time of day, and regardless of who I'm talking to. I would like at least acknowledgement, if not recognition of my request of something. But when you tell me, hey, you're tweeting the wrong place, you've emailed the wrong place, as a customer, you get really frustrated by that. So let's not have so many channels that we're spread apart that realize that every channel is your brand channel, no matter what.
Yeah, and I remember hearing you talk about your experience with Delta one time, right? Talk real quick about how Delta broke down those silos for you, and it made it a better experience for you.
And really unexpected, to the point where people think when I tweet, I'm always expecting something, but I actually was just lashing out as a consumer at the time, right here in New York City at JFK. I had a flight attendant who was obviously having a bad day, and shoved right past me, and I said, how do you be rude? You didn't say, excuse me. She said she did. I said I didn't hear, and she said, well, open your ears. And I just was taken aback so much that I tweeted. And I tweeted, like most consumers do in social media, I tweeted out of anger saying, a Delta flight attendant pushed in front of me, told me to open my ears. Said, come on. And Delta Assist's Twitter account replied back in minutes and said, you know what, that's on us, we're sorry. That shouldn't happen. We're sorry. And it totally caught me off guard. And how sad is that a brand owning up to something catches me off guard, but it did. And it changed my viewpoint. And one tweet can shift $1 billion brand around. But one of the most important things, though, and the whole moral of that story, it's not just about transparency or authenticity, it's also about immediacy. Like instead of 3 minutes later, if they tweeted that 3 days later, which is the average consumer product response time is 3 days, if they took that long, the entire message and the reception of the message from me would have been completely opposite. So well done on Delta, and I'm flying them from here afterwards. So it shows you how much it works.
So just with one final question, as you think about the consumer goods executives that were in the audience today, are there any top level points or things that they should walk away and say, hey, if you're going to go do it and go fix something now, these are the things you should fix right now?
Yeah, I think it's about we should remove things like a lot of scheduling and automation happens in a lot of the bigger brands where they go and they have a presence on a social platform, but they're not present. They're there, they scale, they tweet something and it hits their LinkedIn brand page, their Facebook and their Google Plus page, but they're not there. But consumers want you to be there. A consumer rather you be monitoring your Facebook page and be quick and immediate on it than be having on 6 platforms and not respond to anybody. I really think social on a big brand sense is about connecting and having that ear open to consumers rather than just having the brands there and seeing the logo, because we all know when we really dig it down, it's not about the logo. It's about the customer experience. And it's about the stories that we create for them to tell, and they're the ones that define our brand, not us.
And it's about not killing kittens, right?
And always never kill kittens.
So, well, Scott, thanks a lot for your time today and speaking at the event. Thank you very much.
Oh, my absolute pleasure. Thank you.